Seraphim17 once again, introducing you to my Halo 4 Legendary difficulty video walkthrough. This is the final section to Mission 7, and this is, I believe, the first part in the game where you can pick up the Spartan laser. And unfortunately, I keep saying that fucking word. God damn it, stop hacking my brain, unfortunately. But we're going to be jumping in a robot, so using the Spartan laser is kind of redundant when we're in a giant robot, which is a shame, because I do love that gun. And I'm hoping that the Spartan Ops stuff is pretty exciting and diverse, because I haven't touched it yet, but after I finish commentating this, which I've been doing for the last day and a half, because it takes so damn long, I'm going to get back on and test it out. But this section coming up, guys, is literally climb in this robot, shoot the dudes. And this video should be renamed Seraphim17 versus that one douchebag elite with the fuel rod who refuses to fucking die and gets the better of me in almost every engagement we have. Because coming up is the Chuck Norris of elites. I don't know where he came from, I don't know if he's from Texas, I don't know if he is a walking ranger, I don't know what's happening, but he just doesn't die. He refuses to die. He's Christopher Lambert in Highlander. And, you know, it's just ridiculous. But the thing with this section is, this robot is extremely resilient. So just go... do you see the building that's close to me here where that bridge is to my right? It's kind of at 1 o'clock on the screen. I've tilted it a little bit now, but the building that I'm close to here is where the objective's going to turn up once you've finished killing everything in this room. So I would advise you to stay close to this side if you can, just so that you can get to the exit as soon as possible. But what is going to happen here is, there's going to be troops on the ground, everything from grunts suiciding to, you know, Super Chuck Norris elites with fuel rods. There's going to be tanks that get dropped, there's going to be, I believe, ghosts that are happening, a ton of banshees will turn up, these stupid flying, spawning enemy douchebags are here as well, just to mix it up. And this is essentially Smash TV right now. You're in one room, shooting a lot of dudes, and you need to stay alive and deal some damage. There's a lot of checkpoints, it's not very challenging. This is the guy, this is it, here it comes, this is the guy. This guy's a dick, an absolute cock. Swear to God, this is like Bruce Lee and versus Chuck Norris, only Chuck Norris doesn't die. Bruce Lee does the whole, you know, jumping on his back and the thing where he shuffles his feet to break his back. He don't break his back, he just gets back up and they're fighting again, and they're always fighting, and it's this bizarre hallucination of hell where they forever fight and no one ever dies. Kind of like some kind of Clive Barkian, which is a really ridiculous expression, because Lovecraftian sounds so much better. You know, this twisted vision of a fucking biblical allegory, it's just awful. Look at him, he's still there! You see that? I fire one missile and he dives out of the way. Fire another missile. This guy's a boss. An absolute boss. I don't know why we're asking the chief to help us. We should be asking him. Look at him! And then this tank comes and starts fucking me up, and I'm still trying to kill this one elite, and he's still going! Where did you come from? We will never know. But yeah, he is a badass, that douche. I don't like him. But this section is real simple, so I'm going to talk about some of the features of the game. So I was talking about skulls in the last video, because I do think that they should have probably elaborated on the skulls, because they're such an interesting concept. Firefight doesn't appear to be here. I hope they sell it to people later on, as cheap as that is. Spartan Ops I haven't tried yet, so I can't really talk too much about it, other than I'm really excited. And the multiplayer I haven't played either, but a friend of mine's been having a lot of fun with it. It definitely looks like they've lowered your life on the multiplayer, because people don't take 50 shots to the jaw anymore, which is a good thing in my book. A lot of Halo fans are probably going to find it a little jarring. But I'm looking forward to getting some gameplay, but do be warned, folks, I am by no means a Halo player, as I've mentioned frequently. It's not my game. I can perform well, it's just one of those things where I'm not going to perform to the same kind of standard as I would another multiplayer that I am good at. So just bear that in mind. And also future projects with things. I'm probably going to do something involving Spartan Ops as a future project. I might even do something along the lines of some co-op videos for Halo, because the campaign is fun and there is a lot of ways to make it slightly different and more enjoyable, and the 4-player co-op is definitely a good way of doing that. But as it stands, it's still too early to tell what's really coming. as far as, you know, details, because I'm going to be doing another Dark Souls series. I'm not too sure what it'll be. It's probably going to either be another playthrough where I'm in human form all the time, so you get to see invasions at the same time, or a restricted run. Maybe a combination of both. I'm not too sure what that's going to be. I'm definitely going to do a live playthrough of Demon Souls, because a lot of people have wanted it for a long time, and I still haven't bought it yet, but I will, because it's a great game. It's just no Dark Souls, unfortunately. And one thing I would love, to go off on a little bit of a tangent here as I run towards the waypoint, is if, like on PC or something like that, you know, a mod turned up where you could put all the assets, all the levels and everything from Demon Souls into Dark Souls and be able to play it with a Dark Souls character, Dark Souls interface, Dark Souls controls, that kind of stuff. Because the games are very similar, but they're also subtly different. And I think that would be awesome. Like, just being able to take on Demon Souls as bosses in Dark Souls, you know, an arena type area that could have introduced boss rush modes and things. And I know this is completely against the design of the game and against all the lore and the mystique that From Software like to do, but I'm just a sucker for, you know, for fantasy when it comes to what if this was in this game, what if this was in that game, what if this could happen, or what if we could do this. That's the type of stuff I love. Especially in a series that I enjoy as much as Dark Souls, because it's easily becoming one of my favourite games of all time. But this is the end of the mission, guys. There's just a bit more exposition, and there's not a lot to say, because I've been talking for far too long, and you're probably sick of the sound of my voice. But I hope the guide is helping, and thanks for watching. You take care now.
Cortana, I need that info. Don't think about the didact. Don't think about the composer. Only focus on finding me Tilson.
Tilson. Sandra Kay. Female, 51 years of age. Doctor of Archaeology. Pegasi Institute. Got her! Biosignature stable on 350 level. B deck.
Thank you, Cortana.